Here we go again. It is Final Fantasy. I did not do any off-stream work or grinding or running around, so you're going to have to bear with us just a little bit as we start today's session with that. I also played around with the stream layout just a little bit, so you can see what we have. This first battle should be with Kaizokus, by the way. Ooh, just one Kaizoku? That's not great. That's not great. Would like to go for that 5. Would like to go for that 5, but no such luck today. I do want to pick up an iron armor over here, I realized. I do want to pick one up. Because it does have a pretty nice bonus. I did pick up chain armors for the red mages. That's one thing that was kind of a bonehead move on my part, was not picking up chain armor for the red mages. Actually, I wasn't watching closely enough there to see how my damage got distributed. But I'm hoping to take on the wizards in the Marsh Cave today, and I should be able to handle Astos too tonight. Night, my time. Alright. So let's grab us some chain armor. Come on. I think it's down over here, and I may as well get cap and gloves for my red mages. I'll need that anyway, and I think I've got the money for it now. Actually, I should check my inventory and see what I've got. I'm gonna need more tents eventually and more pures. I'll pop back to Caneria before we head down to Elfland again. Yeah, that's the one I want. Alright, and let's get our gloves for these two. Alright, let's take a peek. I think the gloves just give one more absorb to these guys. And we'll move the iron armor to you, and we'll sell that other one back for next to nothing. Alright, so we've got that set. What do we have for magic for these guys? We have ice. We do have one level 3 charge for both. And I think these guys both have the same spells, yes. Cure and ice. I don't think there's any more level 2 spells that I need at this point. How much money do I have? 43. See, not tons. Not tons. And you know what? I could buy that silver sword, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna buy some area of effect magic for my mages. Yeah, I'll get a lit for one of them. I'll get a lit for one of them. That's the lightning resistance spell. And yeah, there's nothing else I need right here. They both have ice, so we're both fine there. We're both fine there. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Caneria, and I'll grab some more potions and tents. I'll save 3,000 though, because I'll need those level 3 spells from Elfland. I'll need those level 3 spells from Elfland. And those will cost me 1,500 each, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, those will cost me 1,500 each, so I should just need 3,000 for them. But I definitely need potions and tents as well. And I'll buy pure potions one at a time, because that's the way you gotta do it. Alright, and I'll get a couple more tents. I have 2 already. Let's get it up to 5. Alright, and then we'll grab some heals, Actually, we can't grab too many of them. That's okay, though. One more. Alright. So I'm going to head down and grab those level 3 magic charges now from Elfland. Here's the fight that I really wanted to get into. This will actually help a lot towards funding my next purchases. This will help a lot. Should get 600-ish from these guys, which is a pretty nice chunk. Because these guys are 120 each. So yeah, I think I get 600 exactly from these guys, which is great because that would get me 10 more heal potions. I also can get some caps down in Elfland, so there is still some stuff I can buy to help boost me for the upcoming Marsh Cave trip. But one of the big one is going to be area of effect spells in my mages. That's going to be a big one for me, is getting the all targeting magic attacks, fire 2 and lit 2, which will I think what we'll do is we'll split them up. We'll get fire 2 for one and lit 2 for the other. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get fire 2 for one, lit 2 for the other, and I think I will just grab a couple of caps while I'm here, because those red mages will be wearing caps for a while. Yeah, I do remember they have caps here. That's right. You can get that. Caps. Yes. Alright, let's take a look at what else they have here. Let's take a look at what else they've got here. Copper bracelet. Alright, copper bracelet gives 4 defense, so it's not going to be as good, nearly as good as the chain armor for them. We've got the armor table up there, as you can see. Let's see. Iron shield gives 4 defense. That's actually not bad. If I can pick up a couple of those. The wooden helmets. Where's the wooden helmet? There it is. 3 extra defense. So those are not bad, and the fighter can equip those. Gloves just give 1. Yeah, the cap just gives 1, as you can see. Okay. Let's put those away. And let's grab a couple other things here. Let's make sure he can equip that along with everything else he has. So he right now has 15 and 43. 15 and 43. And now he has 19 and 43. So he didn't actually lose any evade. And got that extra absorb, so I will get another one of those, I think. And let's see about one of those wooden helmets. I don't want to get too bogged down with stuff, but let's see if we can get fully equipped out here. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to have huge evade up there in the front. But I'll just go ahead and trade the cap out for you. Although, you know what? I may just buy a wooden helmet. Another wooden helmet for Iz. So I should have bought 1 fewer cap. Because these guys are okay, and I have 1 cap to sell from Iz. There we go. Alright, so here's everybody's stats. Alright, I do have some open slots to grab some things. So the difference, he's got 31, 32 absorb and evade, and then 22, 40. So he has much less evade, but much more absorb, so he can take much more punishment for his trouble. up there in the front row with the iron armor. The iron armor is a very heavy piece of equipment. So let's head over to the Marsh Cave and see what we can do. Battle right out here. Monsters strike first. Well, isn't that just darling? Isn't that just great? Actually, I need to stay at the end. I need to stay at the end. These guys aren't going to give me much for money, but I could use, if I could get some more, if I could get a little bit more money to buy a couple more heal potions, that would feel a little bit better. So maybe I'll head out to the sea there. Make my way up towards... Yeah, we'll just use Fire 2. Just because I'm lazy. But I might head up to the sea and try to fight a couple of battles so we can stay at the end one more time and get a few more heal potions. We don't have very many, and this is kind of an irritating battle for that. Good damage on both of those Fire 2s. Yeah, see, not even enough gold to buy one potion. I'd much rather fight battles here in the sea. Big group enemies, and I can cast one Lit 2, although I won't cast a Lit 2 here. Oh, and these guys don't have Lit yet. They probably need Lit. For as simple a spell as it is, alright, I will have to do just a little bit of gold grinding then out here in the ocean. I will have to do just a little bit of gold grinding here to get some basic things that I need. That's too bad, a miss on the shark. That's too bad. Shark's got some evade, man. Shark's got some evade. Let's look up the stats on the shark while we're fighting this one. Here's the shark. 120 hit points, 22 attack. He's got 1 attack, 33 accuracy, that's 1 attack. He resists fire, weak against lightning. He does have, okay, so he does have, so in addition to the base evade, he does have 72 more points of evade, so he is a rather hard-to-hit monster in terms of monsters in this game. 66 gold is not great. Not a great reward. It's going to cost me 30 to stay at the end. Here we get a chance to strike first, but that's not super great for me. I'll just go ahead and Lit 2 just to end it this round so I can stay at the end. Grab a little bit more on the potions, but I'm going to need to fight a group of Sahags or Kaizokus. I'm going to need to fight a group or two of them to help fund the rest of this expedition. But I can get Lit for both of those guys, which is good. Lit, of course, lightning. And I remember I cheaped out on it. I chinsed out at the beginning of the game. But I will go ahead and pick it up now. So we're good on Lits. So I'll fight a couple more rounds of battles in the ocean there just so I can grab a few more heal potions going in. How many heal potions do I have? I've got only 8. I want quite a few more than that. And actually, maybe I can demonstrate the Kaizoku trick sometime. Maybe after another inn stay, if I need another inn stay. Kaizoku trick is kind of a well-known, not a glitch in this game, but it's a way to exploit the game's programming, where if you power on the system, the first fight that you'll get into after powering on the system is one against Kaizokus, from 1 to 5 Kaizokus. 56 damage on that Lit. Certainly a lot better than the 8s I was rolling with the fires. Much better than the 8s I was rolling with the fire. You know, I guess since I'm grabbing gold anyway, I'll head over and get it at the Dwarf Cave. That's what we'll do. We'll grab some cash at the Dwarf Cave. Normally I would save a trip to the Dwarf Cave till we needed to come over here later, but I'll go ahead and grab it now. And this is nice. This will help get a few of those potions that I need. And I haven't looked to see... Wow, I should have spread those out on the creeps. Should have spread those out on the creeps. That's okay. No worries. No worries. Creeps, I guess, I think are weak against fire. There we go. 225 gold. That's the kind of golden experience I need at this point in the game. Nice. Alright, let's spread these fires out this time. See if I can get a couple of kills. 32. Didn't roll so very well. Getting good damage, though. Getting very good damage. Alright, so not great damage on either of those. But we should have... These guys should all just be one hit each. No matter who hits them, they should all be one hit away. Ooh. Didn't get him on the first attack. Didn't roll as high as I wanted to. That's okay. Last round, we'll take him down here. No problem. Last round, we'll take him down here. So there are a few free chests in the Dwarf Cave here. Dwarf Cave, not Dwarf Cave, I guess. So I can get a little bit of money. There we go. This will fund all the potions I need. Another 1,000 gold will fund all the potions I need for the upcoming attempt. Is that it for... I think that's it for the free chest in here. Here's Narek. I think, is it Narek? No, Narek is the guy who you need to give the TNT to. Dip way down in the bottom of the cave. These guys don't say lolly-ho in this game. Oh, Smith is the blacksmith. Ha, that's nice. That's screenshot-worthy. It also has the nice Matoya's Cave music, which is great. But I remember some FAQ I was reading years ago, like, blatantly, erroneously said that that was the only time the music was ever used in Matoya's Cave. I was like, even at the time, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's used other times than just Matoya's Cave. I'm pretty sure that's not the only time you see that. Okay, so not killing rolls on the creeps, but enough to weaken them, which is great. Let's put our 2 fighters on that one and put a red mage on each of these guys. If everybody lands a blow, we should be good. As long as everybody hits, that should be enough to take care of everything. Good, even the 15 was enough. Good. We may be getting just a bit close to our next level. I'm wondering when that will come around. Hopefully before we stay at the inn, which I will check to see if we're close. I may fight another battle or two just to get us over the edge. I'm going to try to save the lit charge here if we can just do enough damage, but we're going to have to hit. So both hits missed. 30 on him. 90, okay, good. So both hits missed for this, because he has 2 hits right now. He has 2 hits right now, so both hits didn't fail to land. 360 for level up. And he's not behind, does he? No, he's not behind. He's doing okay. Alright. That's a little farther than I'd normally like to go. For something like this, how much money do I have? 1937. That'll work. Alright. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. So we'll just grab heal potions for a while. I don't know what this is going to sound like on stream. It actually muted it for me, which is good. Alright. So we're down to about 500 gold now. How many potions does that leave us? 32 heal potions and 8 cures. That should be enough to tackle the Marsh Cave. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate the Kaizoku trick. I'll demonstrate the Kaizoku trick. So I just saved the game right there. Now I'm not going to reset the game. I'm actually going to power off and power back on the game. You can't reset it. You have to power off and power back on the game. Getting my respawn rate to 8. We'll continue. We're at Canaria with everything I just did. So we got the 32 heal potions, as you can see. Now the first battle I fight here in the sea will be Kaizoku. 1 to 5. It's 2. Not as many as I probably would have liked, but we get the chance to strike first, so should be an easy win. Sorry, I'm coughing just a bit tonight. Another nice chunk of money, but I'm not going to worry too much about money for now. We're heading over to the Marsh Cave. Ooh, alright. Ogre. Let's see if I can... If I get lucky on the first 2 fighters, they can take out that top ogre on this surprise round. Yeah, this should be able to take out that last one. Good, on the surprise round. And then... we should be able to take him out here, yes. Without taking a hit, we got 2 ogres down. So actually not too many more battles like that and we'll have our level up. So if we get some of those big groups of undead, we may get our level up on our way to the Marsh Cave. Monster strike first, so the other end. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. But you see they're not doing a ton of damage, which is really nice. And I'm going to save my spell charges, so I'm just going to beat up on the creeps. Since they're not doing a whole lot of damage to us, and I'm going to be using a tent outside of the Marsh Cave, that should get everybody close to full health. So I'm going to be saving in front of the Marsh Cave. Let me look up creeps. Let me look up creeps. Let you take a look while this round cycles through. They seem to have some high defense or some high. They have 40 magic defense, 24 evade. Okay, they have 8 defense, so they don't take much damage. They do have some evade. That 24 evade is in addition to the base evade, which is about 2/3, or well, it's about 1/3 chance. So it's actually your base 2 hit is about 2/3 chance minus the evasion. I don't like this. I think I am just going to commit to getting that level up. I'm just going to commit to getting that level up and staying at the end one more time. I know I'm playing this really, really safe, but getting the battles that I've gotten, I need this to double a few times. Get that Fire 2 to double damage like that second Grey Wolf. Oh, and I missed. I targeted a viable enemy, and I missed him. He would have targeted the second one, so that would not be the right enemy to target. But I think I will just commit to grabbing that level up. And I don't know if it's going to be a big hit point level up or not. It's going to be a strong level up or not for my characters. But it can only help coming up to the Marsh Cave, especially if we get another spell charge. Especially if we get another spell charge. 134 points. I knew that was going to give decent experience. We should be pretty close. Yeah, 3 experience for level up for these guys. He's been dead once, so he's a little bit behind. But next battle will be a level up for 3 of us. There's the asps. Let's see if we can avoid getting poisoned. Alright, we did so at least on that first round. Obviously, we'd prefer not to be poisoned. Alright, if this hits, good. We avoided the poison. And I think these guys... Are these guys worth 100? Yeah, the 100 gold. Alright, 186. Their agility, luck, strength, agility, intelligence, luck. Good. Oh, strength up. Agility up. Good, good, good. Cool. How much money are we sitting on? I may grab one more Fire 2. I may grab one more Fire 2 just as, Who knows Fire 2? Who knows Fire 2? Okay, so, Version needs Fire 2. Alright, he needs Fire 2. This is just insurance for, possible running into groups of undead, hordes of undead. Let's see if I can get one more. Some of those ogres would be nice, not the asp. I don't want an asp with monster strike first. I want more of those ogres for another nice chunk of money and experience, so we can head up to Coneria, get our heal potions, and save up there. I don't need one single asp that's gonna be... Yeah, see, these guys down here are dealing with poison, which I don't want to do. I don't want to be dealing with poison. Alright, good, I'm glad we got out. Alright, I don't want to deal with fighting on the water, but maybe I'll head up over by Provoca. I'm not going to do the Peninsula of Power, I don't think, right now. At least. Alright. There we go. A couple of lits on the Red Zahag. Get another hit on that shark. See, both of them missed one of their 2 hits. Each of those fighters gets 2 attempts to hit every enemy. And they both missed 1 out of their 2 because the shark has pretty decent evasion. So he missed both of his hits. Are we all gonna miss both of our hits? There we go. So we just needed 1 more hit to land, and that was gonna be about it. Okay, so he only needs 1 or 2 more battles to get that level up. I do want him to get that because it looks like we get another level 3 spell charge, and that's gonna be very, very useful. I don't even care. Monster Strike first, I'll take a Monster Strike first on this configuration. Let's see if we can take one of these out with a lit spell. Well, not that one. Not that one. See if we can get this one. Nope, only 11. So these guys must not actually be weak against lightning. I know they're out here in the water, but they must not be weak, because the minimum you could do to a weak against lightning enemy would be 15. That would be the minimum you could do, if my calculations are correct, which they might not be correct. I just want, like, an ogre. Give me an ogre. Not 4 wolves. Not 4 wolves. That's the problem. We're at a part in the game where the enemies that you want to fight to level up, or the areas where you want to fight those enemies, are also full of stuff that can poison you, which is really irritating. Like those asps and the arachnids are really irritating because they don't really give you a lot of gold or experience. They have a chance to poison you, which costs you a pure potion. See, look at that, 24 of each. It costs you a pure potion, which is 75 gold, and most of those battles with arachnids and that won't net you even that. I don't even want to deal with this fight. Can I get out of here? It would be faster for me to just get out of here. There we go, thank you. There's the second position glitch in this game coming to life for me. Excellent. I should grind those ogre creeps over by the, there we go, iguana. This won't give me tons. I don't know how close I am, though. I haven't really been keeping track since I started fighting here. How are we doing? 38. Alright. He got to level 7. Not a great level up, but he gets that extra spell charge, which is convenient. It's exactly what we want. He gets the extra spell charge. Take these guys out. After I save here, I'll go ahead and do the Kaizoku trick again, just to get a little extra money. I'll grab that Kaizoku trick. And maybe I'll even have enough, especially if I get 5 Kaizokus, I might have enough to get Lit 2 on the other mage. The hags don't have all that much health. Here we go, landed both hits. Unlike last time. There we go, and he missed one of his hits. So what's the stats of this guy? So he has 27 hit percent with the short sword. Oh, 29. And this guy has 24. The short sword's pretty good, and it looks like I can sell that rapier too. That rapier. So I'll do that just to get rid of it. Although it's probably not even worth walking over to the store here for the 5 gold that I'll get for it. But I'll do the Kaizoku trick again to get a little more money. Alright. We still level 7? We still level 7. So first battle will be Kaizokus. If I get... not all of them, that's okay. If I can get to around 1500 by the time I get to Elfland, I'll go ahead and grab that other Lit 2 spell. Nice! 360. Works out nice. Alright. Ogres with a chance to strike first. Like it. Like it. So this will get me to 1500, so I will grab that other spell. So we'll be sitting in better shape than we thought we would be. We'll be in better shape than we thought we were going to be. Great. Cool. I'll go ahead and grab that Lit 2. So he needs Lit 2, right? Yes. Lit 2. Alright, we're good now. For real this time. For real this time. We're heading over to the Marsh Cave. For real. Legit this time. We're gonna fight those wizards, baby. Fight those wizards. This is not even worth fighting. Glad we got that, because those werewolves can poison you. But what an annoying combination of enemies that was. As is this one. Grey wolves. I'm glad they're all going after my frontline fighter, though, because he has very heavy absorb. He has very heavy armor, so not a lot of evade, but very heavy absorb. Let's just get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. If these were ogres or something I would fight, I wouldn't mind fighting a little more challenging battle if these were ogres or something. Here we go. I like these guys because I can knock them out in a couple of swings. They give up good gold, decent experience for where I am in the game. Decent experience, not awesome. But decent. Alright. There's the Marsh Cave again. I already cleared out the upper part. So we'll save up here. Alright, let's do it. We're heading low. Not great already. Alright, well these guys aren't so bad. These guys just inflict dark status. They're not doing a ton of damage to me, but they're just inflicting darkness status. They don't do so much of the poison. Here we go. Which is really the big danger down here is the poisonous stuff. So these guys I'll take for the free experience. Gold, although they don't give up too much. Muck. So here's where we start to see some of the weird bosses down here. Or not bosses, I should say, but just some of the weird enemies. Mucks and slimes. So these guys have... Okay, so they have regular... regular evasion. High magic defense. They resist all the spells. You can see that they resist all those elements. They're weak against lightning. So, but they don't have very much defense. So these are the ones that you can actually damage, although they have a pretty high attack value. So I may give this one a try and see. So 76 hit points. Let's try to get one of them here with the first round. Yeah, these guys you can damage. Some of these drippy enemies you can't do much damage to physically. You have to use spells or run. Get the heck out of Dodge. They do give up 70 gold each and 255 experience each. That's each, so not a bad group for experience. Do I have them going on the last muck? Yeah. Ooh, big attack value. There we go. Yeah, 200 experience almost, which is good. And just the hit point damage. I can take just the hit point damage. We're doing all okay in hit points for now. Alright, there's a couple of chests on this floor I gotta make sure I grab before we head down. Alright, oh, the crawls, yes, the crawls. See if I can take out the regular bones with my red mages. Because they only have 10 hit points, the regular bones. So that'll be 2 less characters swinging at me. There's a paralysis attack. But yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Alright, doing okay. Doing okay. There we go. Pretty good experience in gold from that battle. Empty. Wow. What a troll. What a troll game. What a troll game. Give me an empty treasure box. Ooh, gargoyles. Oh, these guys can be very nasty. These guys can get multiple hits on you. And they looks like they have some evasion because he missed both of his hits. So they can do some big damage. We have 3 hits for 4 damage, which was kind of a lucky one. But these guys can really mess you up quick. So I'm going to try to just get one of them each round here. So you can see if their attacks go critical, they can really hurt you. but maybe we can counter their criticals with some criticals of our own. I'm going to heal up, because I want to stay above 100 if I can. Another empty. Wow. I guess it has been a while since I played this game. This is like that battle before. So paralyzed stuff. This time the crawl paralyzed the fighter, which is not great. We can take the bones out without too much trouble. Looks like they don't have much in the way of evasion either, which is nice. Oops, I want the crawl out of there. Yeah, let's put him on the red bone. Okay, good. We got the crawl out of here. And now we just have the red bone. I'm looking at the map to the cave here. Are we not hitting this guy? Okay. I was looking at the map to the Marsh cave here while we're going through these rounds. And it's like we're not hitting them. Alright, so it looks like these chests all are empty. So we just need to get down to the next level here. There's an iron armor down here, which is why I did not grab 2 iron armors. There's one not too far from these stairs here, so the other fighter will now be more protected. There we go. Okay, so he has more protection now. Less evasion, of course, but more protection. And what I can't remember is which of these doors are locked by the Mystic Key. I'm going to try to get rid of these arachnids as fast as I can. They are the ones that can poison me. I think the spiders cannot poison you. If I remember correctly, the spiders cannot poison, but the arachnids can. If I remember that correctly. Here we go. So we're actually doing okay. On this attempt at the Marsh Cave, we're doing okay. We've got plenty of spells left, plenty of potions left, although we gotta get you up above 100-ish. Okay, armor in here. Scum. Now these guys, I think, are the ones that have extremely high physical defense, so you can only do 1 damage to them with physical attacks. So I'm just gonna leave them alone. There we go. Got the house and. Nothing. House and nothing. Alright. I am using a map here off stream. You can't see it on the stream, but I do have a map of this dungeon open on my computer. Again, these guys are just not worth very much, so it's just better to run from these guys. Wow. Try to get around the bat. Alright. So here is where I'm going to fight the wizards. Let's take a look at the wizards. Alright. So here's the info on the wizards. Let's take a look. So they don't do any, they don't cast any magic, as you can see. They don't use any skills, as you can see. All they do is have an attack power of 30, and they can do 2 hits with each one. So they can do 60. If they hit with both hits, they can do 60 damage. That can get doubled, and of course they can critical. So these guys just punch you really hard. You can fight anywhere from 2 to 4 wizards right here in this spot before you grab the crown. So let's see how many we get. They have 84 hit points each. 84 hit points each. Alright, we got the best luck that we can get, which is fantastic. Let's see if I can get both of these guys out of here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use both of the spell charges. Because they do have some magic defense, so it doesn't do a ton of damage to them. Although, yeah, the 80 was pretty good. Looks like we're all going to survive this one. Unless I spoke too soon and nobody can land a hit. That'll kill the top one for sure. And there they go. Both wizards down. There's my X on the boss. And there's the wizards down. There's the wizards down. That's nice. That's worthy of a screenshot. I'll take that. Alright, what else is on this floor? Mithril knife, silver bracelet. So yeah, I will try to grab a few other things on this floor because we are doing pretty good on all of our resources. We're doing okay on health, we're doing okay on potions. We're doing okay on magic charges. Okay, so that's a Mystic Key door, clearly. And that's the thing, is I don't know which of these doors are Mystic Key doors. I'm just going to get out of this one. Well, maybe I'll take a couple of these guys out. Since we have the chance to strike first, I'll take a couple of I'll take one of them out. Let's see if I can get that top one out before he takes a strike. Yes, good. Top one is out before he takes a strike. Bottom one did get a hit. We got 6 damage on me, so not so bad. Not so bad. I'll update the boss when we get out of the dungeon, but for now I'm gonna enjoy the Wizard's Dead graphic there. For now, just gonna let that roll. And maybe I shouldn't be tempting fate. Maybe I should just get out of here. Dealing with this, I don't want to deal with this. Stuff like this. Monsters strike first in poisoning. This is stuff I don't want to be dealing with. And of course, you always can get the undead nonsense. Alright, there we go. Do they need to be healed too? He needs it. Just trying to keep everybody above 100. Alright, so that one's locked. So I'll just... I'll come back. Actually, you know, I might not need to come back, because it looks like the stuff down here is not stuff I need. Silver bracelet I won't really need. Mithril knife. There's some money down there. There's 1,000 gold down there. Let's see if that one's unlocked. Again, I have the map on with all the treasures in it. If I can get the 1,000 gold, that would be nice. And my characters seem to be more than capable of handling the battles down here. They seem to be doing alright. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to come back down here when I get the Mystic Key. I just don't think I I just don't think I need to. This one open? Treasure for me? Oh, that's the crown battle. Three hits, 3 damage. Love it. This is actually kind of fun. And yeah, I know it's outing me as not knowing where all the Mystic Key doors are. That one should have some money. The next one over. This one should have some money. Yes, there we go. That one's empty. Let's take a look. And the only other one is up here, which also should just have money, but I'm gonna just get out of here. I'm gonna call it good and get out of here. I think I can take 2 of these guys out if I spread my attacks out this way. 27 from the mage makes me feel even more confident about that. So the next boss will be Astos. And if I don't have to use any spell charges getting out of here, I may just run right over to Astos now while I'm over here. I don't know if that'll be a good idea or not, if that'll end up being a good idea, but it'll certainly save me a lot of time walking around. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna get out of this cave. I'm tired of this cave. Alright, 4 can't runs. Very nice. No poisons. So I got 4 can't runs right off the top. Let's see if someone can get out of here now. Wow. There we go. There's the second position. That's the running bug in this game, the running glitch. Character in the second position always gets that nice run chance. And yeah, so I'm just going to get out of here, and I'm not going to come back once I have the Mystic Key. I used to always come back during playthroughs of this game. Well, I'll fight these guys. I don't want to, but I'll fight them. I don't want to be dealing with poison, but I'll fight them anyway. See if we can at least get one of them. There we go. Can we get this one too? Not quite. Not quite. There's the poison. And poison seems to kind of largely go away later in this game. Poison just seems to become not an issue. I don't know if the designers just kind of got lazy with it or forgot about it. But it just seems to become less of an issue. I mean, here in this part of the game, it's a major handicap. It really is. It's a major stumbling point. You have to spend a lot of your money on pure potions. It's a major resource drain, which is what status effects are supposed to be, a resource drain. That's kind of how they're built and designed, so you can't really fault it for that, I guess. Monster strike first. Only the crawl can paralyze in this particular battle, and sure enough, he did. So I'm going to have these 2 attack the crawl and see if I can get one of the bones as well. See, that's not great. That's not great. So I'm going to have to try to take out the crawl. I'll go ahead and use a fire charge. I've got him, and I haven't really had to use them yet. I'll just use a fire charge for both of them. I don't know how many hit points it has, and I don't want to look it up. But let's hope that it's weak to fire like its creepy brothers are. 7 hits, 7 damage. That's nice. And even with that, no kill, even with 2 fires. So it must not be... I didn't look at the damage values. I guess 8 hits, 8 damage. Yeah, this is a dangerous battle because I've been playing it safe with my magic charges, because I would like to take on Astos next? See if this can take him down. Thank you. Because I would like to take on Astos without heading back to Elfland to heal up. So if I can do that, I'd like to. Alright, shadows again, no problem. Their only real threat is the darkness status, which is not going to bother me all that much. Let's see if I can get 2 of them in this round. Got 2 of them in this round. And I haven't had to use any of my Fire 2 charges, so I'm glad that I did that little bit of extra leveling. Level 7 may be a little high for coming down here. And look at this, we hit level 8. 3 of us hit level 8, so good level ups for those 3. The top 3 will hit level 8. Now someone will get rubbed out by Astos, and so our experience won't be even again. Alright, let's save up here. So we are saved up. I got my little bit of hit points back, so I've got 4,000 gold. That'll be enough for a silver sword. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Let's do 1 Fire 2. And just one fire. Because that's what can happen. They can get paralyzed. The Fire 2 will wipe them all out. Ooh, it didn't quite wipe them all out. That one's going to be wasted. But that should take him out. Very good. If I remember, I'll look up Astos' stuff. Speaking of Astos, let's take out the wizard and let's put up Astos, because he's our next target. Astos is our next target. Ooh, alright. This is a nice battle for money and gold. Money and gold, listen to me. Money and experience, gold and experience. We'll get the green ogre gone first. Let's see if this hit can do it. Not quite, huh? Not quite. 1 more hit should take out the green ogre. And that'll give me a 66 on the regular ogre. Excellent. So he's gone. Actually, a wasted hit on him. Oh, wow, a red mage and a fighter took him out. Let's see if both hits on the ogre. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want. Alright, so we're heading up to Astos, which is where? Let me take a look at the map. Astos is in the northwest castle. Yeah, up there. Can I get around this way? Yes, I can. I'm just going to get out of here. It's not worth fighting. I hope I can do it before someone gets poisoned. I don't want to deal with that. So I don't have Aether. Astos can cast Fire 2, if I remember. Let's see. There's Astos. Let me get the mechanic sheet up so we can see it on the video. Has 168 hit points. A decent attack, but he only gets 1. That 1 in parentheses, he gets 1 attack. He has a little bit of defense. Huge magic defense, as you can see. Huge magic defense. And he casts magic, so what this means is that every turn, he has a 50% chance to cast magic. So he has a 50-50 shot to do magic. And if the game decides he's going to cast magic, he casts it in this order. First rub, then slow 2, then fast, then fire 2, then lit 2. So I have to keep that in mind, that if this battle goes on for a while, which I don't think it will, although with 168, it depends on how we're swinging. That's his spell progression. That's his spell progression. Alright. So, let's go ahead and just heal outside, because I have the tents I know not much has changed since the last time we healed with tents. Alright, here's Astos. Let's get our screenshot of Astos. Alright. Let's see how we do with Astos. So he has huge spell resistance. So I'm gonna try ice, I guess, and I'll try the best spells I have. We'll see how we do. How we're gonna do with ice. 40 with ice, that's not bad at all, actually. That's not bad at all. So we're gonna need a critical hit from one of those fighters. Alright. Or we might just have to be taking this guy out with... Yeah, slow 2, that's okay. He's just gonna lose his second hit, but it looks like ice is gonna be where we're gonna be doing most of our damage. So actually a few more ices and he should be just about on ice himself. So fast will be his next spell if he casts one, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about Astos. Alright, cool. So we have the crown. Now we have to go deliver it, get the mystic key, and do all that goody stuff. I don't mind that I have a fighter dead there. I am just going to fight these battles. He'll get a little bit behind in experience, but I'm of the school that uneven experience is not necessarily a bad thing. Because these guys get some bonus experience for these battles. I mean, these guys end up getting a little bit more than they would. It's not like the experience is lost. It does get distributed evenly among the other characters, so they'll just be that much closer to their next level. So is dead from the Astos rub, which I need to put the X up on Astos. Forgot to do that, because our next boss fight came so quickly after the wizards. Our next boss fight was just so quickly after those wizards. Let's get out of here. Very good, very good. And I'm just going to head back to Coneria and use the clinic up there and the inn up there. So I'll finish the fetch sequence. These fights are not worth fighting for me at this point. It's going to be faster just to run. I'm not doing that for experience reasons. I'm just doing that for time reasons. Because it's just a better use of my time to run away from those fights. So I'll go ahead and use the clinic here and the inn here to save and heal. Come on. Thank you. Warrior, return to life. You got that right, bro. Alright. Alright. Cool, cool. So I am going to buy a few more tents because we need them. Because I used 4 of them, I think. Don't worry, money is going to be no object for a little while here. Once we start the Mystic Key sequence, money is going to be no object for a while. I'm going to have all the great armor and weapons that I can possibly find. So next thing is the... What do I got? Oh, I got the crystal. So the next thing is I need to head up to Matoya. So actually I'm going to do the power trick. Yep, we're good. Got the crystal. We'll get the Kaizoku battle. Eventually, that will be not worth our time, but a little bit of extra money will not hurt us. For now. I'm not going to buy another short sword. The reason I have 3 short swords right now. I did buy a couple of them, and I got one from the Marsh cave, so the top 3 kids have short swords, but I'm going to be finding a couple more swords and buying silver swords here very soon. So, he still has a rapier down there. That's why he has such a pathetic weapon, because he's still sitting on a rapier. $360 is a nice chunk. Although again, like I said, it's going to be getting to the irrelevant part soonish. So from Matoya, we'll get the herb. See if some of us can just get out of here. Thank you. And then we'll give the herb to the prince, and the prince will give us the key. And then we can start looting every place we've already been for all it's worth. And it'll be amazing. Oh, I think I distributed those incorrectly. I did that wrong. This is not going to be a one-rounder unless I get a huge crit from him. Nope. I distributed my attacks incorrectly, so I didn't get anybody that round. I forgot about who I had, although now I can distribute them the way I just did, and we should be okay. I forgot that that last one has just a rapier. R6, hello. It's been a while since I've got a chance to chat with you. I've been playing mostly the Blue Marlin, but I'm going through this Final Fantasy 1 run. I've been very inspired by watching Sula's old FF1 run, so I'm trying to really learn the game's mechanics and the game's systems, which were always very opaque to me when I was a kid. I always had such a hard time with this game. Even though I had the guide, it was always so hard without leveling up to the very tops of my ability. So I was inspired by him to use the mechanics guide to look things up, to check weapons and armor, resistances to different weapons, and look up the bosses as I go. So, as you can see from there, I just beat Astos, if you're just popping in. So I'm going to start the fetch quest sequence. Yes, you don't know it as well as FF5, and I'm the same way. Despite me not knowing much about FF5 before last year's Fiesta, boy did I learn fast. FF5. I learned really fast going through those all those Fiesta runs. You're forced to. So that's what I want to do with this game, is just force myself to play through a couple times. This is kind of the easiest party configuration, but I have possible plans of variant runs with this game later on. These guys aren't really worth it anymore either. So, but I thought if I went through and really picked this game apart really carefully with an easy party, I could set myself up for variant runs. You be the Origins version. Oh, I need to go to the castle, not the town. Another thing I actually want to do with this game, R6, you say you beat the Origins version. I would like to do a comparison to the different versions, because I have never played any version but the NES version, but this one. I've never played the Dawn of Souls version. I've never played the Origins version. I would like to try those and stream those and kind of see what my impressions will be of the differences. I'll have to figure something out because I don't have a PlayStation emulator. You got to give the herb to the attendant, not the guy who's sleeping. If you try to just talk to the guy who's sleeping, he just says he's sleeping. So here I get the key from him. Now we can start our huge collect-a-thon, where I just start grabbing all this stuff that was locked up. So, and R6, I'm not sure what the differences between all the different versions are. I always hear things about other versions being made easier, like the Dawn of Souls one, maybe using MP, but these are all just things I've heard. I've never seen or played any of them. Silver Hammer. Awesome. copper gauntlet. Let me see if I can equip any of those. Arc is good? Alright. Arc is good. I was never sure if that was supposed to be a hard C or a soft C. So I'm sorry if I've been pronouncing your name incorrectly. I know that can be a big thing. Alright, so we're set there. Yeah, the silver hammer's not going to be any use to me. I've been hoping to catch Sula playing live because I really like hanging out in his chat, but it's a tough time zone for me in the time that I have free. I happen to have this time of night free tonight, but I normally don't. I normally don't have this time of night free. Ooh, it was meant to be CH. Okay, Archix. Okay, but I bet a lot of us Americans probably had a hard time with that. I don't know if that's the case, but I like Arc. Arc is good. Arc is good for me. So I'm grabbing some more things. So in this part of the game, yeah, I'm sure you remember this one. We're just collecting all the stuff that was locked up in these side rooms. I'm going the wrong way. It's been so long since I've navigated through this castle. Gotta go this way and around. I think this is the castle where we get the TNT. That's our key item to unlock the next part of the game. So the next boss is going to be the vampire, but I'll turn that on once we've crossed into the outer sea. I'll turn the vampire sprite on to the next boss, because I do want to celebrate the Astos victory. And a lot of this stuff I'm going to sell, because not a lot of it is worthwhile. There's another iron armor. And I can get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, get rid of this chain. I do need to... Iron shield. There we go. There's the TNT. There's the TNT. So I do need to go to the armor shop and sell off the stuff I'm not using, because there are more weapons and armor in the next dungeon that I need to run up to. This is kind of when you're playing this, when you're a kid, and you get that mystic key, and all this stuff suddenly opens up to you, it's amazing. I remember this when I was a kid and I had my NES. Like, when I got that key, boy, I was a happy camper. Okay, later versions got rid of charges for MP. Okay, so Origins kept MP. That's good. I'm also curious about... sorry. I need to sell that last iron armor. I'm curious about playing an NES ROM hack that has a lot of the bugs fixed. I'm curious to see what that's like, because I believe there's one out there, just a ROM hack of the NES version that has the bugs fixed. I need to just make sure I concentrate and get the right stuff sold here to make sure we're using all the stuff we have. Yeah, okay. Yes, until I went to a way too powerful arena. Yes. You got that, ROM? Okay. So I need to find that after I do this one, because I would like to see what the game would have looked like with things like Saber and Temper, like those spells working and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to grab the Power Staff in one of these that, cast that spell that doesn't work. There's all these things that don't quite work. I'd love to see what the Thief looks like, the Thief and Ninja class look like, because I used to play with them when I was a kid, because I was, oh yeah, they can run faster, they can run better. I don't know if I noticed that they couldn't run any better than they were supposed to when I was a kid, because everything here is so hidden in this game. OP those are? Excellent. That's why I'd love to see how they were supposed to look. I'd love to see what they were supposed to look like. So I'm not going to go back to... I'll fight this creep. I'm not going to go back to the Marsh Cave to unlock those treasures, because there's not anything in there that is really of interest to me. Its bug doesn't work properly. That would be... We need a Sula emote for that. We need a Sula emote for that. I could pick up this spell, except it's bugged and doesn't... Oh, do we have, yeah, gargoyles here. I remember. I think the 2 fighters will take out a gargoyle. And there's a couple of swords in these chests. If I remember, there's a couple of swords in these chests. But none of them, I don't think, are as good as the silver swords. So I'll have to just keep the best one, because I don't know if I'll have enough money to buy silver swords for everyone, especially since I will have level 4 magic to be buying pretty soon. Because the silver swords cost 4,000 each. The level 4 spells cost 4,000 each. I have, and I might also be getting one more level 3 spell, a white spell, but I haven't looked at the, I think I might need Aether in level 3. Is this the Weir sword? Rune sword. Let me see... 2841. 2841. Oops. Whoops. Oh, I meant to trade. I was dropping. Oh well. Silver dagger, goodbye. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Out of all the NES games, FF3J feels like a proper game. And I need to actually play that one, Ark. I need to actually do that one for real, because I tried to play a translated ROM of it a long time ago, but the translation was bad. And it was the only ROM I could get my hands on when I was super into trying all these FF games. There was a well-translated ROM of FF2, and I pounded my way through that somehow. The FF2 Famicom game. That translation worked fine, but the FF3 translation didn't work, so I couldn't get very far. I'm not gonna bother with this fight. Not gonna bother with this fight. So I do need to play that one too. Yeah, I would imagine now there is a fixed FF3 ROM. I think this is more gargoyles, yes. And they strike first on me this time. Not great. Not great. Let's try and I'll just try and get one of them here, because I wasn't doing it well when I was spreading my damage out. He still has a short sword. Oh, and there we go. Now I have everyone else going. This one of these great things about FF1, right? Having to spread your attacks out. Spread your attacks out correctly. Yeah, I'd like to check out that FF3 ROM. And soon, you know, the Fiesta is going to come up on us again before we know it. There's the cool graphic. I like that graphic for the rune sword. Sadly, I'm going to be getting rid of it soon. Unless it's... I can't remember if it's the best one of the ones we find here. Ooh, a different translation with auto dash. That would be nice in a game like this. The Weir sword. First soft potion of the game. All right. There we go. Because I think I'm going to have to be fighting the gargoyles again. Yes, I've got more gargoyles. But not so bad this time. So yeah, I need to get my hands on that. I need to just find that and commit to playing it. Tough thing is, I've got so many games I want to play, you know, but like everyone else on Earth, there's just not enough time in the day to play all the games I want to play. I'm also playing casually, not streaming, through Lufia 2. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's really a lot of fun, but it's a long game, and I'm kind of plinking away at it, doing a dungeon here, a dungeon there, of the game, because I'm not super engaged in the story of it. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm too old, but I'm just not super engaged in what's happening. So just kind of the little puzzle dungeons are kind of fun, so I'll just do one, and then I'll go on to the next puzzle dungeon and just kind of have fun with it that way. Because it seems like Lufia 2's story is just like, hey, oh, our elder disappeared to the North Mountain, and we never saw him again. Drysalizer, welcome! Thank you for tuning in. Yes, it has been a while since we've chatted. I was just telling Ark that It's been a while since we've gotten together in the Sula chat room, and that's largely my fault for not being around when he's been live, and also not loving FTL as much as the rest of the Sula community does. I do like watching FTL, but I've never actually played FTL, so it's tough for me to really really get myself into it. Ah, perfect. Thank you for linking there, Ark. I will grab that when I'm finished here tonight. So there's a couple more places I need to visit for the Mystic Key. Dryzlizer, you're with me in FTL? I mean, I like watching it. Oh, this is a gross battle. I'm just gonna do this. Because those those odd eyes can be nasty. Oh, they even missed on their paralyzed attack. Very good. So, you know, I do like Sula's chat because it's one of the only chats on Twitch that is not just full of, like, racism and hate and nastiness. And part of that might just be because it's small. It's a smaller community. But it's large enough to actually have a conversation. So, I mean, I really do like hanging out in the Sula chat. He's also just a very chill guy. I don't know, I haven't seen, I've been kind of waiting. And maybe he said something about it in another chat that I've missed. Oh, I'll just fight these guys. Did he ever finish the Solo Monk Challenge in FF5 that he was working on last December? I don't know if... I meant to pop in there. Obviously, I don't want to bother him with like a PM. Like, hey man, why don't you finish that Solo Monk Challenge? Because that's... I don't want to be that guy. Because those guys are not great. I didn't want to bother him. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys agree. Oops, wrong button. I'm glad you guys agree that that bigger chats just can't do it, because there are a lot of speedrunners I like to watch, and then, you know, I'll get on their channel and I'll enjoy what they're saying, and then I'll be watching the chat, and it just they'll start talking about, you know, stuff with women and stuff with racial stuff, and you're just like, oh man, you know, it just gets gross when those chats get big. So I'm glad you guys are with me on that, and that's one of the reasons I do like the Sula chat. And I need to expand my horizons a little bit and find a few more runners who are doing good things, because there's a lot of people doing good things on Twitch that don't have the runnership that they need. I'm in a tough... my schedule is tough for watching things live because of where I am here in Western Europe, and the time that I have free is usually during the day. During weekdays is the time that I have free. So that's in the middle of the night in the States. And then for the rest of the English-speaking streamers here in Western Europe, that's like early, mid-morning for them. In the middle of the day for them. So I'm not really around for anybody's evening streaming time because of my schedule. Here we go. We got some good stuff. Yeah, Dryzlizer, I have tried game following. Surprisingly, no one else is streaming the Blue Marlin, though, after I followed the Blue Marlin. What the heck's up with that? Why is nobody streaming the Blue Marlin? I don't get it. It's like the best game ever, right? I should get in other chats and just spam that. Just tell everybody how wrong they are for not liking the Blue Marlin. I almost dropped that silver armor. There we go. That's not what I would have wanted to do. Oh, and you know what? I think the red mages can use the silver armor. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. The Blue Marlin, baby. I got my PB. I got my PB. That's why I'm kind of taking a break from it for now. Yes, thank you so much for the support on my running of the Blue Marlin. All right, let me make sure I get everything here, because I'm going to be going and doing a big cell zone. Yeah, the time zone is tough for catching good live action. I don't think these guys can do wooden. Yeah, they can't do the wooden helmets. All right, so I'm set for that. And let me just make sure I get everything. I'm not going to have this stuff very long, but I might as well have it while I'm over here. because I'm going to be heading over to Elfland and selling off a bunch of stuff. And here is, I think this guy's name is Narek, the dwarf. He gets the TNT, and he goes and blows up the hole in the islands. And did I get the power staff? Where is that power staff? Did I not grab it over here? Oh, the power staff, I think, is in the Northwest Castle. That's right. I've got to go back to Astos' castle. I'm always worried that I'm gonna forget one of the places that has Mystic Key stuff. I used to always do that too. And I was like, oh, I got to make sure. Dryzalizer, I'm probably not going to be still streaming in an hour. It'll be less than that, because I'm probably just going to get myself to Melmond and maybe just save outside the Earth Cave for tonight. So it might have to be adios for now there, or aloha, compadre. But I'm going to be doing more of this, so hopefully I'll see you back on. Ah, great. There's the Final Fantasy Restored glitch. Thanks, Ark, for those links. I will keep this up when I finish streaming here in a little bit, and I'll grab both of those. Thank you very much for finding those. I kind of just had them in my head, like, oh, I need to get those eventually. I need to grab those sometime, but I'll grab those here tonight after we finish up. All right, aloha. I got you, Dries. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. But yeah, sadly, the Blue Marlin, not a lot of action on the Blue Marlin. Although a couple people would randomly pop in and just be surprised that somebody was playing the Blue Marlin. So that made me happy. Knowing that people were just surprised and impressed that somebody was taking the time to play and stream a game like the Blue Marlin. So I was proud of that. Plus, I published the definitive guide on GameFAQs for the Blue Marlin. So I'm also proud of that. But that's why I'm taking a little break. I've got the definitive GameFAQs guide on the Blue Marlin with screenshots and everything. And I've got the under 20 minute, or under 21 minute, it's 20:38, I think, single segment Blue Marlin. So I'm proud of that. There's still a lot of work to do in the Blue Marlin, though. There's still a lot of stuff to do. There's still the segmented run. Actually, my single segment is worse than my segmented now. I'm just going to do these so I can work through this a little bit more quickly. Yeah, my single segment record is faster than my segmented just because I haven't put any time into the segmented run. I need to do some more planning on the segmented route. And then there's the possible task route that I'm thinking about, just that's using save states. I don't know if I can play it with some of those real heavy-duty task tools, but I might just use save states to try to find some of those things. You don't like that? Okay, so you prefer regular runs to speed runs. There's definitely merit in liking regular runs. I think a lot of speedrunners tend to forget that. Yeah, just regular playthroughs of games. I understand what you mean. I think a lot of speedrun fans tend to forget that there is merit in just watching a game kind of played as it was designed to be played. Oops, I'm going to get fire 2 on this guy. I'm just trying to get to Astos' castle. I think a lot of people just go like, oh, casual, like, oh, that's lame. Like, no, there's good things to be happening casual, especially if you enjoy the game or if you enjoy watching the streamer. There's merit to watching casual playthroughs. I won't ever troll you or anybody for anything on Twitch. Knowing how much abuse is out there on people's tastes, I just like, you can't troll people for that. So I understand with GameFollow and speedrunning growing as much as it is, certainly I would understand why there would be a lot of speedruns there. And I understand when you would pop into my channel and see me just resetting the Blue Marlin over and over again, you go, yeah, the Blue Marlin, this again? I need to get out of here. I do not blame you at all for that. I wouldn't blame anybody for tuning out of a channel that was just trying luck-based speedrun attempts on the Blue Marlin. I wouldn't blame anyone for getting out of there for that. So this is the last place, I think. This is the last place I'll be going to grab stuff. Do I have to go all the way around this castle? It's been so long I don't know my layouts anymore. Here we go. So I'll grab the last couple of things here. I'll grab the power staff. I should have probably went to the armor shop to sell some stuff off. That is okay, Hark. I know, the Blue Marlin. It's not great to watch when you're doing attempts. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about these guys. These guys actually might be a little tricky because I am out of... Yeah, I'm out of regular Fire 2. I should have maybe recharged before I came. I forgot that there was trapped battles here by these chests. Yeah, those Blue Marlin streams, it's fun, I think, to watch a completed Blue Marlin speedrun. So it's good if you watch my PB videos. Those might be worth a look. Yeah, and this is another armor. I should have gone to the armor shop and sold, but I forgot. Let's just get rid of this one. Here we go, Iron Gauntlet. Alright, so I'll have some equipping to mess around with. And then we can go off to Melmond and the next area of the game. Alright. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes, and I should have went to the armor shop and sold off some of the extra stuff. That's okay. I'll be heading to Elfland here, and I'll be doing a huge shopping spree in Elfland. Hopefully I have enough. And I haven't checked to see if I have the level 4 spell charges yet. I hope I do have the spell charges so that I can buy them. Okay, the FF3 translation won't work on every emulator. That's okay. I have several emulators that I kind of keep. The one I'm playing right now is FCEUX. Okay, FCEUX, that's what I'm using now. I'm using 2.2.0. I was using 2.2.1 for a while, but I switched for a couple of reasons. It seems to just run things a little bit better, and the screenshots are a lot better, I think, on 2.2.0. You get the nicer screenshots they're smaller, but you don't have any of the quality loss. So I like the screenshots it takes. I don't know how videos it takes, but I do have a few other ones that I have used. Nestopia and another JNES maybe is another one. So I do have several of them. So if it doesn't work on FCEUX, the one that I'm using, I can make that work. I appreciate you again grabbing those for me. I will pull up those links. I'll be stopping the stream here pretty soon. As soon as I'm done with this big shopping trip, and I'll head over to Melmond, which is the town before the Earth Cave. I'll save up there, and then I think I'll call it for the night, because I'll have to do some planning before I can go to the Earth Cave. I'll have to do some map studying before I go to the Earth Cave. Alright, so it's selling time. Alright, let's sell all the extra stuff we don't need. Alright, definitely don't need that one, so that will fund a silver sword for him. No problem. Okay, so you recommend a couple of PlayStation 1s. Alright, that's good, because that's something I've never done before. I've never tried PlayStation emulation on my computer. I'd be a little concerned on this computer because it doesn't run things very well. Alright. Oops. Yeah, okay. Alright, the silver knife. The falchion. Alright, there's the power staff. Okay. So we're set there. How much money? Alright, 20,000, so I definitely need one more silver sword for the other fighter. I'm gonna head to the armor shop, sell some extra armor, and see what that gets me for money. I don't have a ton of extra armor to sell. I don't have a ton of extra armor to sell. Yeah, the wooden... and, yeah, the wooden helmets. Because I think these guys are using everything that they have. Yeah, those guys are using everything. Do I have... I'm sorry, I'm kind of in the zone here. So actually, I don't have level 4 charges yet, so that's alright, actually. I'll just grab a couple more silver swords. And we'll call that good for now. Because I'm pretty sure my red mages can equip these silver swords. And it's going to be the best weapon for a while. And I'll sell off the rest of the those other type swords. The Weir sword, sell that off. And I can sell off my short sword. Yes. And the rune sword, can sell all these things off. Feels really freeing to get rid of all this stuff. Plus, you get to listen to this awesome music, eh? Alright, let me make sure we are set up the way we need to be set up. Yes. Yes. Alright, and everything looks good there. Okay, cool. One more thing, I'm just going to stop by the white magic shop here. I'm set for black magic for both of my red mages, but I think I need A fire, the resist fire spell. Yes. And I bet Cure 2, let's see. Yeah, I'll learn Cure 2 with the other one. Cure 2. Alright, cool. So we're set right there. Let's say hi to Erdrick. There he is. R.I.P., buddy. R.I.P., Erdrick. But I will take a look through those emulators, Ark. Thank you for sharing those. I'll get all that stuff done here. I'll save the chat and take a look through all of those. Because I do want to do those, and I do want to stream those. I feel like I could probably stream FF3. Lufia 2, I would be nervous that I would get stuck on a dungeon puzzle. That would be my only fear. R.I.P. R.I.P. Erdrick. I would be scared streaming Lufia 2 because so many of those dungeons have puzzles in them, and once in a while, like once every third dungeon or so, I'll get you just a puzzle that I can't figure out. And like I would hate to have that happen on stream. That would drive me nuts to have that happen on stream. So actually, I'm going to just go back to the Coneria Inn to save, since I'm going to be just saving and calling it a stream here for now. Because I will need to do a little bit more planning before we head... Oops, let's get you here. Yeah, I'll just fight these guys, because reasons. But actually, not too bad a time for doing the wizards and Astos and getting all the fetch quest stuff. So I'll do some planning. You suggest the European version of Lufia 2? Ark, why do you suggest the European version? What's the difference? I'm very interested in what the difference would be, because I'm having fun with the US version. It's a fun game. But if there's a European version that's got a fun, quirky difference, I'm always open to check out new things. And you guys always are so good about suggesting. All right, so this will be my save. Hold reset while I turn the power up. So USA version has a town that's completely graphically bugged, huh? I don't know if I have visited that town yet. I don't think I've seen a town that looks any different than the other towns. I don't know if I've seen that. But anyway, I'm gonna finish up the stream tonight. I appreciate you stopping in. I'll go ahead and get the boss thing updated. Turn off Astos. We'll get the vampire on. So the vampire will be our next boss, and then after that it's gonna be Lich. So no ghoul overs tonight on this particular run. But I appreciate you stopping in. I'll check those other things out, and then maybe after this I will stream one of those other alternate versions of FF1, or I'll be streaming FF3. But like I said, the FF5 Fiesta is going to be coming upon us pretty soon. So I'll need to be doing some training runs of that, because I want to do a run-through of the Fiesta that has a Berserker and one that has a Ranger Hunter in it. When will I return? I'm hoping to do something early next week. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything tomorrow, but early next week I hope to be back. I may be back tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, I'm shooting for early next week. So look for it then. Yeah, so, alright. Well, for tonight, though, I'm going to call it a stream. So we will chat with you later. Next time we'll be going into the Earth Cave and talking to that vampire.